The 9th of November 2019 would be remembered as a significant day in the history of independent India. It was the day when a 5-judge bench of the Supreme Court unanimously ruled in favour of the Hindu side in the Babri Masjid Ram Janmabhoomi dispute. It put an end to what was a centuries-old dispute over a piece of land that Hindus believe was the birthplace of Lord Ram.
किसी के विवाद में नहीं दिया, न हिंदू को विवाद में दिया, न मुस्लिम भाई को। ये फैसला जो है राष्ट्र के हित में है, देश के हित में है, सनातन धर्म के हित में है, पूरे राष्ट्र के हित में है। और राम जन्मभूमि का विवाद खत्म हो गया, जो विवाद चल रहा था वो सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने फैसला देकर खत्म कर दिया। रही बात बनाने की, तो सरकार स्वयं बना रही है, ट्रस्ट के माध्यम से सरकार स्वयं बना रही है।
The verdict would pave the way for the formation of a trust that would oversee the construction of a Ram temple.
रामलला वहाँ बैठे हुए हैं, रामलला के हटाने के कोई चांसे नहीं है, काहे कि रामलला जहाँ वो अनादिकाल के उस जगह के हम लोग पूछते हैं, तो इसलिए हमारा मंदिर बनेगा, आप देखते रहिए।
The Supreme Court also condemned the demolition of the Babri Masjid in 1992 and ordered that the Muslim community be compensated, directing that a piece of land be granted to them for the construction of a mosque. The court said that the demolition was an egregious violation of law in a secular republic. After the verdict had been delivered by the Supreme Court, Prime Minister Narendra Modi addressed the nation and emphasized the importance of maintaining harmony.
आज अयोध्या पर फैसले के साथ ही 9 नवंबर की ये तारीख हमें साथ रहकर आगे बढ़ने की सीख भी दे रही है। आज के दिन का संदेश जोड़ने का है, जुड़ने का है और मिलकर जीने का है।
Since then, the Ram Janmabhoomi Tirth Kshetra Trust has been managing the construction of a grand Ram temple in Ayodhya. The former Principal Secretary to the Prime Minister, Nripendra Mishra, has been actively overseeing this project.
जिस तिथि को प्रधानमंत्री आएंगे, उस तिथि को तो कोई नहीं आ पाएगा क्योंकि सुरक्षा की आवश्यकता होती है, लेकिन अगले दिन से श्रद्धालुओं को दर्शन करने की पूरी सुविधा होगी, अनुमति मिलेगी और व्यवस्था होगी। उत्तल में मंदिर है, वो श्रद्धालुओं को दर्शन करने का अवसर मिलेगा। उसमें श्रद्धालु जाएंगे, पूर्वी द्वार से जाएंगे जहाँ की प्रवेश द्वार है, और प्रवेश द्वार से वो 4 मंडपों को क्रॉस करेंगे। 4 मंडप मतलब बहुत दूरी मत समझिए, लगभग यूं समझिए कि 350 फीट वो चलेंगे अंदर ही मंदिर के, तो गर्भगृह मिलेगा। गर्भगृह में भगवान स्थापित होंगे, नए भगवान स्थापित हैं, और जो वर्तमान भगवान हैं वह भी उनके समक्ष वहां पर रखे जाएंगे।
In August 2020, the Prime Minister Narendra Modi participated in the Bhumi Pujan ceremony of the Ram temple, and once again he spoke about the principles and values that Ram embodied.
राम हमारे मन में गढ़े हुए हैं, हमारे भीतर घुल मिल गए हैं। कोई काम करना हो तो प्रेरणा के लिए हम भगवान राम की ओर ही देखते हैं, लेकिन राम आज भी हमारे मन में बसे हैं, हमारी संस्कृति के आधार है। श्री राम भारत की मर्यादा है। श्री राम मर्यादा पुरुषोत्तम है।
Since then, the construction has been proceeding at a healthy speed, and on the 22nd of January 2024, the grand consecration ceremony of the Ram temple has been scheduled. It promises to be a special occasion with the Prime Minister himself expected to be in attendance.
Ayodhya is all set to welcome Lord Sri Ram on 22nd of January. The year is 2024. And to welcome the people from all over the world, these several Ayodhya tent cities have been erected. And times now has come to one of this tent city, and we will be showing you that how does this tent city look like, how it has all the kinds of world-class amenities. First of all, when you enter over here, you see this particular dining hall, which has a seating capacity of approximately 100 to 150 people. We would go inside and show you the visuals of how this particular dining hall would look like. So this is the dining hall. Now, when you step out of this dining hall, you will be having this beautiful lawn where several partitions, or you can say the several segments have been made to have sit and to sit and have a cup of coffee. And there you see that all these three tents and this particular stage has been set up for the cultural programs. So, Mukesh, if you can show this particular stage. So this stage, on this particular stage, all the kinds of cultural programs, spiritual programs will be taking place. And now we will be showing you this inside tent, that how does it look like when you step inside. Before that, viewers, let us talk about these tents that have been built by this German based technology. So the cloth, that the material, in fact I should say, that is being used is a German based material, and the speciality of this material is that these tents will be standing erected as it is for the next 10 years. What you will find is that this entire room is a VVIP suite where you can sit, relax, sleep. So in and all, there are a number of tent cities that have been constructed, but yes, this is one of the very important VIP closest to the Ram temple.
What cannot be ignored is that the consecration ceremony will also happen in the build-up to the Lok Sabha elections of 2024. It is bound to have electoral implications for a party that since the adoption of the Palampur resolution in 1989 has been including the construction of a Ram temple in Ayodhya in its manifesto.
Jai Shri Ram, Jai Shri Ram, Maryada Purushottam Ram, Jai Shri Ram, Jai Shri Ram, Jan Jan Ko Bhaaye Shri Ram.
The BJP sees the construction of the Ram Mandir in Ayodhya as a reclamation of India's civilization. The revamp of the Kashi Vishwanath corridor can also be seen in a similar light. What this has also meant is that the temple towns where these developments are taking place have got a facelift. Ayodhya is no exception, and that is what we intend to focus on this edition of Insight. Times now, Stage 3 Purandare has been in Ayodhya tracking the build-up to the consecration ceremony.
Ayodhya, where the divine echoes of history are now shaping up into reality. Yes, the historic monumental Sri Ram temple in Ayodhya is being constructed 24/7. The construction is going on because it is all set to be inaugurated on 22nd of January in the year 2024 by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and of course several dignitaries not only from India but also from entire world will be present over here. This historical monument which is being constructed, what we are being told is that 5 mandapams on the ground floor are being constructed, and besides other construction work will be completed in the first phase, and there are nearly 160 pillars in the construction of the 5 mandaps. and then later the idol will be installed, and efforts are being made to construct this entire monument, this historical building, as soon as possible. Also, the work of the first floor is 80% complete, and the construction of sanctorum has already been completed. And also, the work of laying marble on the floor of Griha Mandapam is going on, and flooring work is going on at other places along with the stage. And the roofing work of all the three floors of the passenger convenience center has been constructed, and of course, safety gadgets are also being installed.
The temple promises to be an architectural marvel.
Ayodhya, the city is sparkling with saffron color, the city of Lord Ram. Not only the temple, but the way that will lead to Sri Ram temple is also very much significant and unique. And I am standing on the same pathway that will lead you towards Sri Ram temple, and particularly this pathway will be called as Sri Ram Janma Bhoomi Path. And as soon as you will be coming from main road, Mukesh ji is showing you the visuals. When you enter the main road, these two pillars, the giant pillars, will be welcoming you. There are two pillars on your left and right. So this is the right pillar that you are seeing right now. And these all pillars will be displaying the ancient culture, history of Ayodhya related to Ramayana. And the cost of these two pillars is said to be rupees 13.2 crores. Yes. And not only those pillars, but when you will be walking through this Sri Ram Janma Bhoomi Path, so you will be also witnessing these beautifully decorated adorned walls with these architectural, historical, ancient designs over it, which are under construction, of course, because the temple is all set to be inaugurated on 22nd of January. So that is why work is going on 24/7. But yes, this is the way how the walls will be decorated, and not only this side, but that side also will be decorated in the same particular way. Now let us take you towards this particular pathway, which is called as Sri Ram Janma Bhoomi Path. So those dwars are called as Sri Ram Janma Bhoomi Dwar, and this pathway is called as Sri Ram Janma Bhoomi Path. The speciality of this pathway is it is 450 meters long. When it will be ready, it will be a four-lane road that from where people will be easily able to commute.
Ayodhya city is itself being transformed with the construction of an airport.
Ayodhya, the birthplace of Lord Sri Ram, is now ready to connect its glorious past with its promising future. This international airport of Ayodhya that is getting ready is not just merely a structure of concrete, bricks, steel, cement or rods that you're watching or seeing on your television screens, but it is a bridge that connects and brings together the history of Ayodhya and the aspiration of people. And Ayodhya is set to welcome the completion of its airport alongside the magnificent Ram temple in January 2024. And soon, Prime Minister Narendra Modi is going to inaugurate this historical, magnificent building, which is a triangular combination of spirituality, culture and technological aspect as well. As soon as you enter Maryada Purushottam Sri Ram International Airport in Ayodhya, this magnificent structure will be welcoming you, that is similar to the temple of Lord Ram that is being built in Ayodhya itself. Now, this particular building is a perfect combination of mythology and technology as well. And now, since we all know that Ramayana consists of 7 Khans, that is Bal Khan, Ayodhya Khan, Aranya Khan, Kishkinda Khan, Sundar Khan, Lanka Khan and Uttarakhand. And that is why perhaps there are these 7 pillars built that are signifying 7 Kandas of Ramayana.
The carvings and paintings on the walls of the airport also stand out.
Inside walls of the Ayodhya airport will be depicting several phases of Lord Ram, starting from his birth to several instances. That also includes the Vad of Ravana coming back to Ayodhya, the celebration and so on. And these artworks will all be glorified and will be displayed over here in this particular display wall that you're watching on your TV screens. But since the work is underway right now, only one painting, one picture, the Vad of Ravan, along with Sri Ram and Lakshman, is being portrayed over here. And I'm being joined by the man behind this work, whose name is Mr. Sachin Kaloskar, who is the head of Fine Artworks from Vadodara. Sachin ji, first of all, congratulations for this beautiful artwork that you have portrayed over here. Now, one by one, tell us that how many artwork and what all art forms will this particular wall will be having?
So this is a 90-meter long wall, and it will have 14 paintings of Lord Ram. It will depict right from his birth to his coming to Ayodhya. So we have chosen 14 episodes where we'll be showing, interestingly, these paintings are being made in traditional style, not in realistic, very traditional. And
now, what do you mean by traditional? Is it some art
yes,
culture from some
I'm
particular
coming
state?
to that.
Yeah.
Yes. So, see, if you look at Lord Ram, he is God for entire India.
Right.
So what even Airport Authority of India, everybody suggested that we can have something which is depicting traditions of India. So this painting is inspired by Pattachitra, also inspired by many other styles. So it is not just one style, but what we did, our designers, they actually studied several styles and they came up with our own style.
The vision of New India is Ek Bharat, Shresth Bharat. And that is what is being depicted here in the artwork inside the halls of Ayodhya Airport. The workers are not just coming from Uttar Pradesh, Ayodhya, Lucknow, or the city within the Uttar Pradesh, but also from different cities, from different states of the entire country. Behind me, you are watching this particular Madhubani painting, which is an art form, which is an artwork of Bihar, originated from Bihar, particularly from Mithila region, and in fact it is named after the Madhubani district of Bihar. Now the speciality of this particular painting is that not only brushes are used, but also artists use their own fingers or twigs or brushes, or in fact even matchsticks, to make these beautiful paintings. And one more speciality is this, that the paints that you are seeing, the paint that is being used is created using natural dyes and pigments, and that is why the colors of these paints are so eye-catchy, are so attractive, that you could not move away your eyes from these particular art forms. And all the artists, those who have come to make this particular Madhubani painting, are from the state of Bihar and Jharkhand as well. भाई साहब, आप कहाँ से आए हैं?
बिहार से आए हैं।
आप बिहार से आए हैं। ये जो पेंटिंग इस वक्त बन रही है, ये मधुबनी आर्ट फॉर्म है। इसमें क्या कुछ दिखाया गया है?
ये इसमें दिखाया गया है, सबसे पहले तो नीचे में बॉर्डर बनाया गया है। हाँ, नीचे में बॉर्डर है, उसमें है चिड़िया है, पत्ती है, मछली है, जो शुभ का प्रतीक होता है। मछली देख के कहीं जानते हैं अच्छा होता है, काम सफा। ये है ना, ये मंदिर का थीम बनाया गया था, खंभा। हाँ, खंभा, मंदिर का खंभा। इसमें मंदिर का खंभा था, और उसके बाद ऊपर में भी वही बॉर्डर है। एक्चुअली इसमें हाँ वही थीम इसमें दिखाया गया है, मंदिर का थीम दिखाया।
ऊपर का बॉर्डर क्या दिखा रहा है?
वो वही फूल पत्ती है, शुभ का प्रतीक है, वही थीम है, शुभ का प्रतीक है जी।
अच्छा, इसमें ये बताया गया कि पेंटिंग, ये जो पेंट इस्तेमाल करते हैं आप, ये नेचुरल होते हैं? इसमें
इस पे जो अभी बनाए हैं ना, वो एक्रेलिक कलर से हैं।
अच्छा।
क्योंकि ये दीवार पे हम लोग पेपर पे जो बनाते हैं ना, उसमें बनाते हैं नेचुरल कलर से।
अच्छा, आप लोग सब बिहार से आए हैं, आपका परिवार भी यहाँ पर आया है, कितना गर्व महसूस हो रहा है कि आप इस ऐतिहासिक पल के साक्षी हैं?
बहुत अच्छा, ये शुभ का, ये भाग्य की, सौभाग्य की बात है। राम मंदिर का हिस्सा में यहाँ भाग्य है, जो पेंटिंग करने के लिए मौका मिला है। ये श्री राम का बहुत असीम कृपा है, बहुत अपने आप को भाग्यवान समझते हैं। यहाँ आने का मौका मिला है, काम करने का, इस यज्ञ में काम करने के लिए मौका मिला, ये तो बहुत अच्छा है।
आपका नाम क्या है?
पूजा झा।
अच्छा, आप कहाँ से आई हैं?
बिहार से।
बिहार से आई हैं। आपने भी इस पेंटिंग में बनाने के लिए हिस्सा लिया है?
जी।
क्या बनाया है आपने?
मधुबनी पेंटिंग में मैं मोर, पीकॉक, फूल, पत्ती, अभी जैसे राम, सीता, लक्ष्मण, ये सब बनेंगे। इस पे राम का जो मतलब विवाह है, राम विवाह का थीम बनेगा इस पे।
These all beautiful white canvases will be decorated with wonderful colors, and imagine how beautifully they will be looking when once they are completed.
What has also been a feature worth highlighting is the number of women who are part of this grand infrastructure project.
mind when it comes to the construction of airport in Ayodhya. These are all women from the state of Bihar who are empowering themselves by the artwork, by the culture, using their art form to portray on the canvas, and they are all coming from Bihar, particularly to Ayodhya, to make these beautiful paintings. आप कब से हैं यहाँ पर?
हम 5 तारीख से हैं यहाँ पे।
अच्छा, और अभी आप जो है वो क्या क्या बना रही हैं?
हम अभी बनाएंगे राम सीता का जो मतलब मिलन हुआ है ना बाग में, वो थीम बनाएंगे। राम का जो बचपन का जो है वो थीम बनाएंगे। राम विवाह का जो
ये बताइए कि महिलाएं आगे आकर काम कर रही है, सशक्त हो रही है, ये देख के आपको कैसा लगता है?
बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है, बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है। अयोध्या में आकर बहुत अच्छा लगा, जैसे राम का जन्मभूमि है, इससे बड़ा क्या है। सब तो रामे पर चल रहा है, भगवान से बढ़कर कोई नहीं है। ये मौका मिला, बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है।
आपको ये मौका मिला, आप क्या कहना चाहेंगे?
बहुत अच्छा लगा, मेरे लिए बहुत भाग्य की बात है जो मुझे अयोध्या आने का मौका मिला। बहुत अच्छा लगा,
और ऊपर से अपना जो कला है उसको भी प्रदर्शन करने का सही बात
का मौका मिला जी। ये बहुत सौभाग्य की बात है कि अयोध्या में राम दरबार में आके मुझे अपना कला का प्रदर्शित करने के लिए मौका मिला है। इसके लिए बहुत बहुत।
अच्छा, बिहार वापस जाएंगे तो क्या कहेंगे अब वहाँ पर आप अपने लोगों को? क्या कहेंगे जाकर? बताइए।
कहेंगे हर जगह घूमे हैं, रामगढ़ी गए, राम का जन्मभूमि घूमे। 2-3 दिन खाली थे तो हम सब जगह हम लोग घूमे थे। सरजुग नदी गए, बहुत अच्छा लगा है। यहाँ से बढ़कर कौन देश है वैसे तो।
अच्छा, इससे आपको लग रहा है कि रोजगार भी जनरेट हो रहा है आप लोगों के लिए? यहाँ पर मौके मिल रहे हैं आपके काम को प्रदर्शन करने के लिए?
जैसे ये हमारे लिए बहुत अच्छा बात है, और फिर ये अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट भी कम हो रहा है इससे, और फिर हमें इसकी वो भी मिल रही है, पैसे भी मिल रहे हैं, फिर हमारे लिए हमें तो अच्छा लगता है।
हो रहा है
जी,
कला का सराहना हो रहा है, सब
कला की सराहना हो रही है।
और इससे और अच्छी खुशी बात क्या होगी, जो राम जी स्थापना होने वाले हैं, और उनका ससुराल है मिथिला क्षेत्र से हम लोग आए हैं,
वहीं से आप लोग आते हैं।
तो और गर्व हो रहा है जो हम अपने सिया जी के ससुराल को सजाने आए हैं, यही सब।
अच्छा, तो कुछ कहना चाहेंगे आप अब? किस तरह से अपनी भक्ति भाव के जरिए आप डेडिकेट करना चाहेंगे जो भी आपके मन में है?
हाँ, वो तो करेंगे, जब काम चालू होगा कल से करेंगे।
तो इस पे पूरा राम सीता का जो जीवन है वो रहेगा?
हाँ जी, राम जी का सब रहेगा, बचपन से लेके सब कुछ रहेगा, कैसे वनवास गए आए सब कुछ रहेगा।
So all these women, empowered women, in fact, I should say, who are all ready, in fact, to portray their art form on these canvas.
The consecration of the Ram temple will be remembered for a long time to come and hopefully usher in an era where inter-community relations are shaped by sensitivity and harmony and not antagonism.
जय श्री राम जय जय श्री राम मर्यादा पुरुषोत्तम राम। जय श्री राम जय जय श्री राम जन जन को भाए श्री राम।